One of the most significant victories of Joan of Arc occurred during the Siege of Orleans in 1429, marking a pivotal moment in the Hundred Years' War and solidifying her reputation as a military leader and national heroine of France. Orléans, a strategic city on the Loire River, was under siege by English forces, and its fall would have likely led to further English advancement into French territory. At the age of 17, Joan, driven by her divine visions, arrived at the besieged city and inspired the demoralized French troops with her fervent belief in their cause. Leading from the front lines, she displayed remarkable courage and tactical acumen, instilling a renewed sense of hope and determination among the soldiers. Under her guidance, the French forces launched a series of successful military maneuvers, inflicting heavy losses on the English and their allies. Joan's triumph at Orléans set the stage for subsequent French victories and contributed to the eventual expulsion of the English from French territory. Bonny, a legendary figure of the high seas, emerged as one of history's most notorious female pirates during the golden age of piracy in the early 18th century. Born around 1700 in Ireland, Anne's journey into piracy began when she met Calico Jack Rackham, a notorious pirate captain. Despite being married, Anne developed a romantic relationship with Rackham and joined his crew disguised as a man. Renowned for her fiery temper and fearlessness in battle, she became a terror of the Caribbean seas. She fought alongside Rackham and their crew, engaging in daring raids and plundering ships with ruthless efficiency. In 1720, Rackham's ship was captured by a bounty hunter while they were partying on shore. Anne, along with Rackham and their crew, were arrested and brought to trial in Jamaica. Facing the death penalty for piracy, she claimed to be pregnant, postponing her execution. Her ultimate fate still remains uncertain. Laura Secord, a Canadian heroine of the War of 1812, is renowned for her courageous act of delivering a vital warning to British troops, ultimately contributing to their victory in the Battle of Beaver Dams. Born in Massachusetts in 1775, Laura married James Secord, a loyalist, and settled in Queenston, Upper Canada in 1795. Her pivotal role unfolded on June 22, 1813, when she overheard American officers discussing plans to ambush British forces. Despite the risks, Secord embarked on a treacherous 32-kilometer journey through rugged terrain, slipping past enemy lines to reach Lieutenant James Fitzgibbon. Exhausted and barefoot, she delivered her crucial message, enabling the British to thwart the American ambush and secure a decisive victory. Her bravery symbolizes the spirit of resilience and determination ingrained in Canadian history. Flora Sandes is renowned for being the only British woman to officially serve as a soldier in World War I. Born in 1876 in Yorkshire, England, she initially trained as a nurse and ambulance driver. At the outbreak of the war, she volunteered with the St. John Ambulance and was later deployed to Serbia with the Red Cross. When the Serbian army faced a critical retreat in 1915, Sandes made the extraordinary decision to enlist as a private soldier with them. Her bravery and determination were evident as she faced the rigors of combat. Sandes quickly rose through the ranks due to her remarkable performance and leadership, ultimately achieving the rank of Sergeant Major. Her valor earned her the prestigious Order of the Karađorđe Star, Serbia's highest military honor. After the war, she documented her experiences in several memoirs, offering a unique insight into the life of a female soldier in the early 20th century. Born in 1865 in Norfolk, England, Edith Cavell was a British nurse renowned for her heroic efforts during World War I. She moved to Belgium in 1907 to become the matron of a nursing school in Brussels. When war broke out, her school became a Red Cross hospital, treating soldiers from both sides. Beyond her medical duties, Cavell joined a network helping Allied soldiers escape from German-occupied Belgium to neutral Holland, aiding around 200 soldiers. In August 1915, Cavell was arrested by German authorities, charged with aiding the enemy and sentenced to death. Despite international pleas for mercy, she was executed on October 12, 1915. Cavell's execution sparked international outrage and became a rallying point for the Allies. Her legacy is commemorated with memorials and statues, including one in Norwich, England. Her story highlights the significant impact of individual acts of humanity and sacrifice during wartime. The Hello Girls were a group of pioneering women who played a crucial role during World War I as the first female telephone operators in the U.S. Army Signal Corps. Officially known as the Signal Corps Female Telephone Operators Unit, these women were recruited to operate switchboards in France, connecting calls between the front lines and command centers. Fluent in both English and French, they were vital in ensuring clear and rapid communication, which was essential for military operations. The unit was established in 1917 by General John Pershing, who recognized the need for skilled operators in the field. Over 200 women volunteered, braving the dangers of war zones to serve their country. It wasn't until 1977 that Congress granted them veteran status, acknowledging their service and sacrifice. The Hello Girls' legacy is a testament to the critical roles women have played in military history and the long struggle for recognition and equality in the armed forces. Canadian-born actress Mary Pickford, an iconic figure of early cinema, played a pivotal role in using silent films to rally public support for the war effort. She leveraged her fame to promote Liberty Bonds, encouraging Americans to financially support the military. Her involvement went beyond mere appearances. Pickford was deeply committed to the cause, co-founding the Motion Picture Relief Fund and actively participating in war bond drives. In her films, she often portrayed characters embodying patriotism, resilience, and moral fortitude, qualities that resonated with audiences and reinforced the virtues being promoted during the war. One of her most famous movies, The Little American, depicted a young woman caught in the crossfire of World War I, showcasing the dangers of the conflict while subtly encouraging American intervention. Through her on-screen roles and off-screen activities, she became a symbol of national unity and determination. The V sign, famously popularized by Winston Churchill during World War II, symbolized victory and resistance against Nazi Germany. However, the gesture had been used earlier by American aviator Catherine Stinson. In 1917, during a 6-month tour of China and Japan, Stinson often flashed the V sign to crowds, 25 years before Churchill made it iconic. In January 1941, Victor de Lavallee, a Belgian politician in exile, suggested using the letter V for victoire, victory in French, and vrijheid, freedom in Dutch. The idea quickly spread and the Allied forces further popularized it. Churchill adopted the gesture, initially using it with his palm inward, but soon switched to the palm outward version to avoid its offensive connotation in British culture. Lee Miller, born in 1907 in Poughkeepsie, New York, emerged as a trailblazing figure in the world of photography. Miller's journey began in front of the camera as a successful fashion model in New York City during the 1920s. Eager to explore new artistic avenues, she moved to Paris, where she became immersed in the vibrant surrealist art scene, rubbing shoulders with luminaries such as Man Ray and Jean Cocteau. Under the tutelage of Man Ray, she honed her photography skills, experimenting with avant-garde techniques and pushing the boundaries of visual expression. The outbreak of World War II thrust Miller into a new role, that of a photojournalist. Armed with her camera, and an unyielding determination to bear witness to the realities of war, she traversed Europe, capturing images that would sear themselves into the collective consciousness of future generations. The iconic Rosie the Riveter poster emerged during World War II as a powerful symbol of female empowerment and industrial contribution. Created by J. Howard Miller in 1943, the image aimed to inspire women to join the workforce, particularly in manufacturing and defense industries. Rosie was a composite character representing the millions of women who entered the workforce during the war. Women took on traditionally male-dominated roles such as welding, riveting, and assembling aircraft, ships, and munitions. The poster's purpose was to encourage women to embrace these roles, challenging societal norms and stereotypes. Beyond its immediate wartime significance, Rosie the Riveter became a symbol of women's resilience, independence, and contribution to the workforce. She continues to inspire movements advocating for women's rights and representation in various industries. Hazel Ying Lee was a pioneering American aviator and a trailblazer in the history of aviation. Born in 1912 in Portland, Oregon, Lee developed a passion for flying at a young age. She earned her pilot's license in 1932, becoming one of the first Chinese American women to do so. Her determination and skill led her to join the Women Air Force Service pilots during World War II. As a WASP, she ferried aircraft from factories to air bases, demonstrating exceptional courage and proficiency. Tragically, Lee's promising career was cut short when she died in a plane crash on November 25, 1944, while delivering a P-63 King Cobra. Lee's legacy is one of resilience and breaking barriers. She paved the way for future generations of female and minority aviators, symbolizing courage and determination. Her contributions were formally recognized in 2010 when Congress awarded the WASP the Congressional Gold Medal. Hanna Szenes, born in 1921 in Budapest, Hungary, was a remarkable figure of courage and resistance during World War II. Szenes was a poet, playwright, and a paratrooper trained by the British Army. In 1943, she volunteered for a daring mission to parachute into occupied Europe to assist anti-Nazi resistance efforts and rescue Jews facing extermination. In March 1944, Szenes and her team parachuted into Yugoslavia and made their way to Hungary. However, she was captured by Hungarian police near the border, imprisoned, and brutally tortured. She was tried for treason and executed by firing squad on November 7, 1944, at the age of 23. Hanna Szenes is remembered not only for her bravery and sacrifice, but also for her literary contributions. Her poems and diaries, discovered posthumously, reflect her deep sense of duty, unyielding spirit, and poignant reflections on freedom and justice. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, born in 1916 in Ukraine, stands as one of World War II's most formidable snipers and a symbol of resistance against Nazi Germany. Joining the Red Army after the invasion of Ukraine, Pavlichenko quickly demonstrated exceptional marksmanship, tallying 309 confirmed kills, including 36 enemy snipers. Her military prowess made her accuracy and precision a source of fear for the German forces. Pavlichenko's courage extended beyond the battlefield. She became a prominent advocate for women's roles in combat, touring the United States and Canada to rally support for the war effort and women's participation in military service. She met with Franklin D. Roosevelt and the First Lady, becoming the first Soviet citizen to be received by a U.S. president. Her experiences and advocacy helped shift perceptions about women in combat roles and highlighted the crucial contributions of women during the war. In February 1954, Marilyn Monroe embarked on a memorable USO tour to Korea, shortly after marrying baseball legend Joe DiMaggio. This tour was a morale-boosting effort to entertain American troops stationed in the region during the Korean War. Over a span of 4 days, Monroe performed 10 shows in front of more than 100,000 soldiers, braving freezing temperatures and challenging conditions. Her performances were a significant highlight for the troops, who were thrilled to see the iconic actress in person. Monroe sang and danced, delivering a spirited performance that showcased her warmth and appreciation for the servicemen. This tour was not only significant for the soldiers, but also for Monroe herself. She later remarked that the experience was one of the highlights of her life, expressing her genuine admiration for the troops.